Hey, so I wanted to address the question that I asked myself a million times, which is, am I just making up all this narcissistic abuse stuff? Like, am I just like fabricating this? And the answer is no, because this is something Ross Rosenberg said. He said normal people are not up at 2 in the morning like watching YouTube videos about narcissistic abuse. Like, that doesn't happen. If you had a normal loving family, you would not be interested in these types of videos. Like, there's a reason our subconscious mind is like drawn to the content. It wants you to remember, it wants you to realize what is going on, because you have been abused. And maybe they're not narcissists. Maybe you were abused by borderline, histrionic, an alcoholic, a drug addict, maybe schizophrenic, a super depressed person. Like, maybe they're not a narcissist, but you have been emotionally and psychologically abused in some way. And if these narcissistic abuse videos are helpful to you, then it doesn't matter if they're actually a narcissist, because you can just take whatever is useful from these videos. So I think what I would tell myself is just to care less about what exactly is going on with what's wrong with my parents, and just focus on the fact that clearly I have been abused. I'm seeking out these videos about narcissistic abuse because I find some sort of relief and clarity in hearing about this subject. And you need to trust that if your parents really did love you and everything was wonderful, you wouldn't be questioning it. You know, like, when a tree is beautiful, when I look at it, I don't question, oh, maybe it's ugly and the beauty is just a facade. Like, when something is genuine, you don't question it. So the fact that you're questioning whether your parents love you is a red flag in and of itself. The fact that you don't feel loved is your evidence for the fact that you've been abused. And there are lots of people that have painful childhoods who are not narcissistically abused, but the difference is that they're aware of why they're in pain, I think. Like, I had a friend that grew up really poor and his father committed suicide. So yeah, that was brutal, and he, you know, was in a lot of pain, but he had no confusion about what was painful. Like, you could be confused about why did this happen, but you're not asking what happened. Like, he knew what happened. He knew that there was not enough food on the table and that his father was dead. Like, or if you're really sick, or I don't know, anything that happens where like you have clarity about why you're in pain, you're not having the cognitive dissonance that narcissistic abuse survivors have, where we don't even know why we're in pain and we're asking like, what the heck is going on, and am I crazy? That is a symptom of narcissistic abuse, rather than some other type of pain where you don't have that element of confusion and craziness on top of it. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I think that was, yeah, if you're watching these videos, it means that there's something in it for you. So you're probably not making it up. And the more that you watch these videos, the more and more real it will kind of become. Like, I kind of flip-flop for a long time, being like, oh, narcissistic abuse, but then I would go and try to be like normal again, because we're just like trying to hang on to the old way of viewing things, because it's painful to face the fact that your family does not really love you. So I think just have patience with yourself through the process, and if learning about narcissistic abuse is helping you, then continue to do that, and don't worry so much about whether or not your parents like are narcissists, because I don't think that's like as relevant as the fact that you have been abused and you deserve healing and help with your situation. So thank you for watching.